Hi everybody, welcome to Wendy's Decorium. Right, if you watch my Temu haul, you'll have seen this pot. This is what I really look forward to, but I'm quite concerned that it's going to bore, in the middle of the pot there, once it gets the Aquacast in. But we're going to go ahead and try it and see what it's like. I haven't a clue what colour to make it. I always say this, I wish I could ask you. So I'll mix the Aquacast up and decide on a colour. Alright. Okay, I've got my vibration plate out and I'm going to pour it while it's on it. Now I've left the Aquacast quite thick because I'm going to marble it. Always better a bit thicker. And I'm going to be using resin creep pigments in purple and blue. Just fancied trying it. So a couple of drops, that's the purple. I've mixed up 400 grams of powder as well. Put the blue in. That's what I intended to do with the purple, but it didn't work out, did it? And just give it a bit of a stir. And we'll see what we get. I'll pop you a bit of music on because the vibration plate is very loud. I'm sure it would wind you all up. Okay, let's have a look. Now I didn't fill it up because boy does this mould take a lot of stuff. I think I noticed it was pushing out, the shape of it there. It was pushing the sides out, and when I went like that it was full when I squeezed in. But, so I didn't fill it up, it used a lot. So it is going to need sanding on the bottom. And we'll see if it's bored on the inside. Right, can we get it down? Let's turn it over. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what we're dealing with here. It's not a flimsy mould, but I think for the shape of it and the sheer volume that goes into it, it's kind of too flimsy for that. Yeah, see, can you see? I don't know if you can see it, it's sort of bored on all the sides. But it's nice. Very, very nice. I wish all of it had come out like that on the back. A bit of marble in there. Not what I expected, but oh, it's turned out alright. I mean, would I suggest that you buy it if you want to waste your Aquacast or your resin, because to me that's not worth 600 grams of Aquacast. I don't know. I mean, that is rather pretty and it's turned out perfectly. There's no air bubbles anywhere, not a single one. Right, I'll sand this, I'll let it dry, and then we'll come back and I'll take some photos. Okay, it's been sanded now. The back's beautiful. I wish that it was all over. It's absolutely gorgeous. And all I'm going to do now is, let me find the sealer wax from Boo Nicole. I know I normally use Clark's, but this is what I have downstairs, and I do all my candle making downstairs. So it was close to hand. Right, the candle wax. This is a melting pot for candle wax. It's just got two, low and high, and you just plug it in and off you go. So we're going to melt the candle wax now. I've put it on 2. Just going to melt it, and once it's melted we can add the smell, the fragrance. Right, we're going to add some fragrance now. I wanted to show you what wax I use. I get this from Hobbycraft. It's soya container wax. I picked container because I'm putting it in a container. Alright, and it's nice and melted. And I get these scents from eBay, and I've picked Cool Aqua. I usually like, if it's a big candle like this, I like to put half in. You can drop it in, but it's, as you can see, it will take forever. Let's just see if I can get this off. And we're going to wait until the temperature gets to 125 before we pour it. I've already put the wicks in the candle. There we go. Right, so we're just going to pour. Let's unplug this. I've put 4 wicks in it just because it's quite a big candle, and I know that seems excessive, but when you don't want to be losing half your candle wax. If I just put one in the middle, you'll just get a well. So I've put 4 in. I'll sort them out in a minute. There we go. We don't want to be going over that lip there, that's the lowest one. Let's see if we can pop these bubbles. There we go. We're just going to let that set. I'm going to be using sticks to hold these up. Once it's set, I'll be right back with you. Right, it's all set now. Just going to cut the wicks off. It's still ever so slightly soft. If you just put your warm finger on it there, it's sorted. There we go. It'll be a nice candle, and it smells absolutely lovely. I'm going to put some something on the bottom, like some little felt feet, just so that I don't scratch any surface, although I don't think it will. There we go. I'm going to leave some photos for you at the end. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've got something out of it, and I will see you for the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone.